Welcome to the Criticulus. I'm the Monk, and today we're in Empire of Sin, and we are doing a weapons guide. Best weapons to use and maybe weapons to avoid. I was requested by a commenter to do this video, and so I thought it was a really good idea to actually pop it in anyway. I think I've mentioned my favourite weapons in this game before. And so, yeah, I figured I'd just get in and do it. As you can see, we have got Jackson doing the kill chain with a rifle. And oh my god, what an OP combination this actually is. The kill chain is an amazing perk that he has. And the rifle, wow, it just goes hand in hand and it really is amazing. I've lost count of how many people I actually killed in a row with this guy. So first up, let's talk about melee weapons. Now, I am a big fan of melee weapons in almost any game like this I actually play. I've played an awful lot of them, and melee weapons are usually the go-to for me. But unfortunately, in this game, melee weapons just don't cut it. Now, as you can see, I have an epic sledgehammer and an epic knife as well. Now, the knife deals bleed damage, the sledgehammer deals stun, which is pretty good if it actually applies. It doesn't seem to do as enough damage for me though, and that's just the sad truth about it. Now, grenades, on the other hand, again, they can be used absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, I feel that they are too unreliable, and they don't, again, deal enough damage that a well-placed, shot from one of the other guns will, do better, which is, again, a real shame. The secondary weapons, the pistols and the sawn-off shotguns. Now, the sawn-off shotguns, again, they don't do enough damage. I have recommended them in the past in other videos, but after playing a hell of a lot more time, I would say stick to a epic pistol. They can come in handy. Again, for these shotguns as well as a primary, they can come in handy as well, extreme close range, but sometimes the battlefield is really, really long, and they just don't have the range, and they don't have the reliability either. Again, with the submachine guns, they don't have the reliability needed at longer ranges as well. And that is what brings me to the first gun I want to talk about, the rifle. Now, rifles, almost at any variant, I would say use it over any other gun. A rifle is amazing. It has a great damage output and has great range as well. A rifle can be used almost in any situation, close range and long range. That's why I highly recommend a rifle. In fact, I would say a rifle is the best weapon in the game. It does an amazing damage. It can be used almost absolutely anywhere. Now, you can also argue that a sniper rifle does better damage, and yes, it absolutely does. However, it sucks close range, and you have to use both your action points to actually use it. Let's go on to the machine gun. Now, machine guns I wasn't a huge fan of, but at the same time, I kind of am. They can be unreliable, but it was very quickly that I realized that the percentage chance for hitting is actually per bullet, which is a very interesting thing to know. Anyway, so if you see something that says 33% chance to actually hit, well, that's per bullet. So if you're firing 5 bullets, you've got a chance that one of those is going to hit. Sometimes you can also get a perk called Trigger Happy. When that goes, it is really good, especially on a character running a machine gun. I guess it's just the amount of bullets that they're firing, with Trigger Happy and machine guns, they go together so well. And again, they can be used at range as well. Now, they're not as reliable as a rifle, but I think it's always handy to have at least one member of your team running a machine gun. The last weapon that I want to talk about is sniper rifles. Now, sniper rifles are probably my second favorite weapon in the game. They have extremely high damage output, especially if they get a critical hit. It's almost guaranteed to be a one-hit KO, regardless of the enemy that they're actually fighting. The sniper rifle in this game is very overpowered. However, you cannot move and shoot unless you have some kind of perk running. You have to make sure you use your 2 action points to actually get your shot off. However, the good news is that, you know, the sniper rifle can pretty much shoot as long as there is a direction of sight. It will reach the target and it will still have high accuracy as well. You are talking a long range on the sniper rifle. The sniper rifle doesn't even really need to be in this game. The maps aren't big enough, I guess, for a sniper rifle. You can literally walk into a safe room or a safe house, be stood at the door, you know, never move your sniper rifle guy, and he will pick off anyone that comes in range very, very happily. Again, I would recommend at least one member of your team running a sniper rifle. Like I said, sniper rifles are very OP. However, for me, the weapon of the game has to be the rifle, just because it's more of a rounded weapon. It can be used in conjunction with kill chain, and it can be used with only using one action point as well, which is why for me the rifle is actually the weapon of the game. And that's it, guys. This is my weapon guide. I hope it's been of use. I'm basically recommending the rifle, sniper rifle, and machine gun, and kind of ditching everything else in between. I do think having a good secondary weapon is always helpful, just in case there's a few different reasons why you would want it and a few different characters you would want it on as well. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and of course don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And we are also on Facebook, The Critically Clueless, so maybe check us out and like the page there too. I've been a monk, we've been a Critically Clueless, and guys, I'll see you in the next video.